everybody, Tim here with yet another movie review. This time we're doing a retrospective look back on Captain America, the Winter Soldier, the second film in the Cap franchise, the first Captain America movie post the Avengers, and in my opinion, probably the second best MCU movie ever made. Above the Avengers, above the first Iron Man. Not quite as good as another movie, which I'm going to talk about soon, but Captain America the Winter Soldier, I think, is a perfect movie. There's not anything wrong with this movie that I think. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of people I know that don't like this movie, that aren't big Marvel fans, that genuinely think this movie is just fine or whatever. I've got a couple friends that I used to work with that make fun of me often about my love of this movie, but this movie is so awesome. It's a political thriller inside of the MCU, which was something that hadn't really been done before, having a genre film inside of another genre, and it's just a genius idea. Now there's some stuff that's weird. The Zolov stuff, it's weird. I get that. I understand. But the movie is just so much fun. The characters of Steve Rogers, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Bucky Barnes as the Winter Soldier, and again, spoilers because this movie's been out for 4 years. Sam Wilson as Falcon, Sam Jackson, Kobe Smulders, all of them coming in and just making a really fun movie. And the Russo brothers knocked this thing out of the park. I didn't know who they were when this movie came out. This came out right before I graduated from high school, and I remember going to it thinking, well, it's Captain America 2. The first one was just okay. Like, let's see what happens. He was okay in the Avengers, and now he's the biggest badass in the MCU. He's so awesome in this movie. This movie is just so much fun. I could go on and on, but let's talk about some of the stuff that I specifically really appreciate about this movie. And again, that's just the relationships between the characters. Yes, the action is amazing. The action scenes in this movie are some of my favorite in any MCU movie, especially the scene on the highway around the middle point of the movie towards the end, but more so the end of the second act where Bucky is revealed to be the Winter Soldier. That entire action sequence, probably my favorite in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. But it wouldn't matter if the relationships weren't there. If Bucky and Steve weren't built up as with such a good friendship, it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't feel for Natasha if they didn't build up that relationship between her and Steve. You care about Sam, who hasn't been, like, in the movie that much up to that point in the film. The relationships and the characters are so rich here in this movie that it builds up the action. If the action scenes were just there with no consequences, nothing to surround them, it would still be fun action, but it just makes it oh so much better when you care about the characters. And that is a big thanks to, once again, the Russo brothers, who just do an amazing job with this movie. And as we all know now at this point, an amazing job with Civil War, and hopefully an amazing job with Infinity War. So, guys, I could go on and on about this movie, but I don't want to waste your time, and I've got more videos to make. So anyway, guys, if you like this little look back on Captain America the Winter Soldier, my basic gushing about how much I love this movie, well, be ready, because the next movie I'm talking about is Guardians of the Galaxy, which is my favorite movie in the MCU. So, yeah, Captain America the Winter Soldier is the start of the best year that MCU put out movies. 2014, it got 2 knockouts in 1 year, and that's, yeah, this and Guardians. It's just, it's the start of a perfect year for Marvel MCU, because Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out that year. So let's not talk about that movie. We're talking about MCU. So anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe. It helps me out so much, and be on the lookout for more Marvel-related videos coming from me over the next couple days. And anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching. Until next time, have a good one.